EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us in the shadow of the Eiffel Tower in the fabulous European capital of Paris, France. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the New York Jets taking on the Pioneers of Paris. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week. And off we go from the City of Light. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Let's go now.
Throwing to start the drive. Knight. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in.
Man coverage is certainly a staple of their defense, and it's built for plays like that, forcing that incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
They went with a dime look on defense. Two extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
On third down, Knight working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That third down conversion good for 23. A first down carry now for Miller. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. Second down and 4. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it. Now they face a third down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. Off the play fake. Knight. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. 12 yards on the return that time, and the Jets will take over first and 10. Off play action. Jefferson. Able to complete this one to Tyler Conklin. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That's good for 28 yards. But there you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
So on the other side of the field now, it's first and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line.
He's got exactly what you're looking for, the ability to not just diagnose a play and quickly, but to make a play as well. Nice job there tackling him for a loss.
On a nice burst there as he'll take this inside the 30 to the 28-yard line. 17 yards for the Jets there as they've got themselves a first down.
That's a very nice game there. A confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Ready? Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
On the set.
Abanikanda on first and 10. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. They get the USC man, Elijah Vera Tucker.
Hold the ready.
They go play action here on first down. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready?
Finding Johnson on the out route. That's complete. 7 yards there and a first down. Pretty solid opening drive here, Charles. They've worked in the run game, the pass game, just steadily getting yards, and now they've got it inside the red zone here with an opportunity.
And the only thing they don't have so far is points. But the way that they're moving the ball now, that shouldn't take much longer. And they've established a great balance so far. Running, passing, doing what they want on offense. I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The give now to Abanikanda. Trying to turn the corner, but they string him out and stop him at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw on third down, Jefferson. They'll set up the screen to Abanikanda. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up fourth down. And his kick is right there. It's good. And the Jets hit the board first. It's 3-0. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number one. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay. Now a give right side. Carmichael. And a short pickup to about the 27. It'll be second down. Looking to throw. Knight. And the ball is knocked out, and it's scooped up by the Jets. And he's able to get it back to the 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
He's going deep for Brown. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, but it'll be second down.
Get up. Back on 80. Let's go.
From the gun, here's Abanikanda. And a loose football. And the defense will get their hands on it, going the other way. And now off to the races, down the right side. Still going. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. So this defense clicking early in the year, week one, the return for a touchdown.
The organization made a concerted effort in the offseason to improve this defense. I have to say they like the early returns.
The PAT up and good, but hold on a second. There is a flag. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Little flip of fortune. They had a chance to possibly pin him deep, but out of bounds, and now they'll start at the 40.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Check.
On the handoff, Abanikanda. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 96 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up second down. Here's Abanikanda. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 7 yards there and a first down. Off the play fake. Jefferson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's caught. This is Abanikanda. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down. Operating from the gun, Jefferson. That is caught. And he is going to have a Jets first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now a play fake here on first down. And Brown's got it. Touchdown, Jets. From 21 yards away. And the Jets are able to move back in front. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown.
And as we've talked to special teams coaches, that theme of being aggressive continues to come through, doesn't it? When they moved the kickoff back to the 35, it was going to cut down on the number of opportunities. But if you've got a special guy, you give him the green light no matter where he fields it in the end zone. And in this case, it paid off handsomely.
He fielded it deep in the range of emotions. Maybe like, oh, no, don't. And then all of a sudden you see him break it. You're like, yeah, way to go.
Yeah, sometimes you have to remind your head coach that he approved the green light for bringing it out from deep in the end zone. And that's exactly why he did.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. Well, things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. They want to be methodical, or do they want to take the big strike and go after it right now?
Second and a couple. And they'll go again with Abanikanda. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Let's go. 19 Tigers, 19 Tigers.
Off play action. Jefferson. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. Now second and 11 from the 32. Operating from the gun. Jefferson. Flush to his right. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run. Off the play fake. Jefferson. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and it's second down. Another completion there, and we think back to the draft in the spring. This franchise essentially handing him the keys to the operation, a top 5 pick. Charles, how ready do you think he is?
I think he's ready for the NFL in terms of size, speed, the makeup of him, the character of him. The key's going to be, will this team accept everything he brings to the game and adapt to it? Not just necessarily plug him into something that he doesn't do well.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. 20! And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A big chunk of yardage there, 37 yards. So now following the big play, they've got a first and goal all the way down at the 10. Off play action. Jefferson completing it to the right side. Johnson. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be second down.
60 vices, 60 vices.
Back to throw. Jefferson. And this will be caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Jets. Mecole Hardman from 3 yards out. And the Jets have yet again retaken the lead. Point after try forthcoming. It's good, and they'll take a 17-14 lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Charles, you got to think the #1 goal here is ball security. Remember, last drive they coughed it up. Then they allowed the touchdown, and now they're trailing on the scoreboard.
Boy, the way you described it makes me think that that one actually hurt them 3 times. The fumble cost them potential points. Then they watched their opponent get a touchdown off of the fumble. And third, they lost the lead as a result. Really tough sequence right there. I don't think coaches have to remind them to hold on to the football. They've just got to find a way to get it done.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. To throw again, Knight. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Carmichael. And he's going to be a yard short. A 2-yard pickup leads to 4th and 1. Operating from the gun, Knight. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. On first down, Knight. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Let's go.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. Now they'll pitch it out here. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Looking to throw. Knight able to find the open man. That's complete. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 12-yard line. Up the middle they go. Carmichael. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Those are the types of run, Charles, that they say this first-year running back can provide a lot more of in the future.
He made it look easy, didn't he? Picking up that first down. Some have described him as a diamond in the rough with a lot of polish, nice little bumping. This guy could be one of the top backs going forward.
Yeah, that is well read there defensively. He was looking to use his speed to get the edge, but they said no way.
Well, as a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
Viking 18, Dragon 60. Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the Jets are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Final 10 seconds of the half as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. A final shot before break. Jefferson taking a deep shot here for Hardman. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. And a stoppage here. We're going to need to take a moment as a Jet was shaken up on that one. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. They'll begin on the ground here with Abanikanda. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Jefferson. Open man downfield is Johnson. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 32 that time. So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up 1st and 10. 126 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Now here's a throw. It's complete. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Throwing on 1st down. Jefferson. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. They're running with Abanikanda. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line. Give him 15 yards on that one, and the Jets move the chains. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Well, they'll run it here on the Jets sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Jefferson shoves him aside. Now the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And really, we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
This is Stevenson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
It's amazing how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You hear the bench screaming out, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass here.
And he's in. Touchdown, Jets. A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Jets take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, the next drive, that could make this a full possession game.
23 yards the pickup there. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either...
They'll be taken down. The Jets get in there for the sack. And they're going to speed things up here.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20.
To throw on 2nd down. Knight. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing to start the drive. Jefferson. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. From the 24 now, here's second down and a yard. On the ground, it's Abanikanda. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. On 3rd and 2, Jefferson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now the Jets will call on the field goal unit here. He connected on his first, this from 41. And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you're going to look back on and probably say, we should have done better there.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here.
Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A gain of 26 and a conversion there as well on 4th down. So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. On 1st down, Carmichael taken down at the 47-yard line. And quickly they get to the line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Knight. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. Ahmad Gardner finishing off the corner blitz.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Knight. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Got an open man. It's Olave. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in for the touchdown. Chris Olave, 60 yards. And the Pioneers have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Extra point splits the uprights. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. This 2nd and 4. Operating from the gun. Jefferson. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him, and his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. He's just going to be short here, barely, maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. Off the play fake. Jefferson. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Jets first down. No problem there. They get the first by plenty on 4th and inches. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. 167 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in the season opener. Some good games around the league here early in week 1, and this one's shaping up to be as good as any of them as we come up on a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That was for the lead right there. They know they're in a position where fortune favors the brave. So they took their shot, but couldn't connect.
On 2nd down, it's Abanikanda. And down to the 44, 5 yards that time. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. Jefferson. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Past the 20. 5. Touchdown, Jets. Israel Abanikanda. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Jets are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. So the Jet offense staying on the field. They're going to go for 2. Now a toss going left. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. Some strong running at the 20. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field. Down the numbers. There he goes. Down the left sideline. He's on his way. Touchdown. A big play there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Pioneers have cut it back within a score. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now. They're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out, pushing his way through. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. This game is really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim 1-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here, otherwise they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
And some room to maneuver. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 14 yards is the pickup there, and a Jet first down. Abanikanda once again. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Well, with the fumble he had earlier, we know how key keeping the football is here. That fumble earlier probably at the forefront of his mind. Just hold on to this thing.
It's also at the forefront of the mind of the guys who are trying to get the ball from him. And since they've seen him drop it on the ground before, they're doing everything possible to have him do it again. They need that turnover.
And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. The Jet passing game in rhythm. They've got another first. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And the stop will come inside the 5 of the 4. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to put him a touchdown and a 2-point conversion up. And this one is right through, and that'll push the lead up to 8. But from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to bleed some time off the clock, right? Put themselves in a good position, but it's not out of reach yet, okay? Being able to hold them to a field goal means that they do have a chance to come back and win this game.
And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision, loses him about 4 yards. Here's first and 10. Back to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll come up now on second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Carmichael. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jordan Whitehead. And the return across midfield into the 46-yard line. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. It's a pickup of 13, and with that 13 yards, this ball game just about over. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds left to play. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Okay, great.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record, but everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, you make your most progress between Week 1 and Week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress.